Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Gnan Manjari Modern School. So in the previous video we have just started the chapter number 13 representing solid on the paper that we have seen. In that we have seen the views of 3D shapes. Okay, in that we have seen the views of 3D shapes, and in that we have seen in the mobile the map. Okay students, in the previous video, and I have just given you the exercise 3A in your homework, and now we have just completed 3D objects, and then after we are just moving towards the 2D figures. So how the 2D figures is represented in that 3D object, I have just drawn a cube like this. See here, this is the cube which I have drawn in the previous video. So here from this and from here I think like this structure I have just made. So this is the cube which we have just drawn in the previous lecture or previous video. You can see the structure. I tell that I only know a structure to draw a cube. I think you have remembered that. So this is a cube. The green marker, that is the backside part, and the red, that is the front part. This is the top view, this is the side view, and this is the bottom view of it. Okay students, now just moving towards the 2D figure. Here you can see 2D stands for two-dimensional. A 2D figure has only two dimensions, length and breadth. All figures of solids drawn on a paper are indeed plane figures. Two-dimensional. How can we make a plane figure look like a solid? Now, oblique drawing and isomeric drawing are the few methods which help us in representing a 3D object in two dimensions. Figure 13.8a shows a solid which can be represented by a plane figure in figure 13.8. See here, A, it is a solid figure. In the A, this is filled with the color, and in the figure B, you can see like this structure. So this is a figure. A shows a solid which has been represented by the plane, means it is a solid substance, and another it is its plane figure. How it is there? So this is the plane figure which I have drawn over here. Steps for making an oblique drawing. See here how to make this. So there are some steps. Let us make that. We will just try. I will also try. You try at your home. I will try in this board. Okay. So step 1. The first, draw one face of the solid. So first of all we have to draw one face of a solid. So if I draw like this, this is the front face of the solid. Then after, in further position behind, draw the opposite face. This is the front face, and we have to draw the back. So we will draw back from here. So I am just drawing the back by the red marker. Okay students, so this is the back one. This is the back. This is like this. Okay, this is the back. And moving further, now use straight lines to join the corresponding vertices of the two faces together. Now we are just joining the lines. Let us join the line. See, here we have just join the points. Okay, now this we have drawn. Okay, joining the lines and used dotted lines to represent lines on the original side that cannot be seen from the angle. Means they are just saying that the back side which we can't see, that you have to represent in the dotted structure. But I have just made the straight line. Okay, you just made that with the dotted line. I will not make that. Okay, students. So this we have drawn a cubic like structure. Okay, students, and now just moving further, let us see what is there. See here, it will form the figure 13.9 like this. Okay, that was a rectangular box and we have just drawn some less length. Okay, see, drawing of triangular prism and square pyramid. First step, draw triangle with one of the side as the base. If the triangle is equilateral, any side could be the base or any else the longest side may preferable the taken to be the base. So what are they just doing? So step 1, draw a triangle with one of the sides at the base. So we have to draw a triangle. I am just rubbing this. How to make the equilateral triangle in this drawing? So first of all, what they just first of all they are telling us to draw a triangle. So here we have just drawn an equilateral triangle, that is A, B and C. Then what are step 2? From the base BC, from the base BC, draw perpendicular from B and C as the required vertical length of the prism. So means you have to draw a line as much as you want the length. So this both must be the same. Okay, students, we have drawn and then after just join that. So we have just joined. Now moving further, say 5 centimeter and mark the end point as D and E. D and E. D and E, and then after they are saying us to join D and E, that we have joined already. Now moving further, this is the required prism. This is the required prism, but we can't see the face, edge and vertices. Okay, so drop a dotted line parallel to BD or CE. We have to draw a parallel line to what? BD. This is BD or CE. We have to draw a dotted line parallel to that. So that we will draw like this from the A. Okay, students, see here we have drawn that, and then after we have to just join this with okay. So this we have made and we have to name this as F. Okay, students, so this we have drawn. See here, just reading that. So draw a dotted parallel line to BD or CD from having the same length as BD, and let the line segment AF from, you have to draw this line this much from the length of BD is equal to AF. The line must be same and it must be parallel to BD or CE. Okay, students, moving further, join F to D and E dots. We have to join this. Okay, moving further, Sorry students. Now the 5 faces, 6 vertices and 9 edges can be seen. See here, we have just drawn a prism, and now if you have to take any of the base, means the length of the base must be high. Okay students, this is an equilateral triangle. So, and see here, net of a triangular prism, that is given the figure. Okay, and now moving further, square pyramid. How to draw a square pyramid? Let us see step by step. We are just drawing that. I am reading one step and just drawing that. Let the figure here only. Now, the first draw a rhombus A, B, C, D. We have to take draw a rhombus A, B, C and D to the length of the base square, say 5 centimeter. So we have to draw a rhombus like this. Yes, we have drawn this. That is A, B, C and D. Okay students, now moving further. So what they are just trying, take a point P vertically above the meeting point of the diagonal of the rhombus PO should be perpendicular to A, B, C, D. So they are just, first of all, what we have to do, we have to draw the diagonals. See here, we have to draw the diagonals. See here, the diagonals are like this, and the midpoint of the diagonal we have to name that O. Okay students, we have to name that O. Now what are just they telling? We have to draw, take a point P vertically above the meeting point of the diagonal O, means above the point O. We have to draw that point, and PO should be perpendicular to the A, B and C. PO should be perpendicular, means AC it should be particular and DB also should be perpendicular. Next point is, we have to do joint PD with a dotted line. So here, first of all, drawing a point above this. So for above this point, I have to draw this point over here. If you say this is the point P, then now we have to join the PD with dotted line. PD with dotted line. This is the dotted line I have drawn, and other else rub off AD and DC. AD and DC and make them dotted line. They are saying that rub the AD and DC, we have to rub this line and make that dotted line. So we have make this dotted line. Next, what are just trying? They cannot be seen, they are hidden sides. So now we can count the 5 faces, means now they are just telling us to draw this 1, 2 and 3. We have just joined the line, and now we can count the 5 faces, 5 vertices and 8 edges of the square pyramid when opened out. The net of a square pyramid looks like figure 13.15. Okay students, now see here, I can't draw perfect, okay students, but I have drawn my best. So you have to try at your home. Now next is isometric drawing. Isometric drawing, the 2D figures we have learned to draw earlier explain very little about the shapes and size of the original solids, such as their lengths, widths and heights. This detail can be obtained if we use special paper such as isomeric dotted paper. So in that paper is an isomeric grid paper to make isomeric drawings. The dots or the vertices of the triangles in this types of paper forms equilateral triangles. See here the isomeric dotted paper and the isomeric grid paper, both figure are given 13.16 and 13.17. See here in an isomeric drawing, see here I am just reading first of all, and then after we will draw length. Drawing line of equal lengths represent equal sides of the actual solid. Also parallel line represent the solid's particle side. The step in figure 13.9, you can see that show how to solid in figure 13.18 can be drawn on a piece of isomeric dotted paper, and the length of the width and the height of the original box are 15 centimeter, 10 centimeter and 10 centimeter respectively. So we have to draw this in the isomeric dotted paper, but I can't draw over here in the board because I have to first make the isomeric dotted paper. Let me try this. I will try this. If it is possible, then I will draw that type of paper. Let me try. So here we are just trying this isomeric dotted paper. I will draw like this, but I can't just take the perfect points over here. Okay students, so in your book you have to make that perfect point. So here first of all this yes, like this only. So these are the points of the isomeric papers. You can see students, is this are proper or not? I can't see from here. Yes, I think it is proper, and this is my best figure. I can draw that. Here I just put the point bigger, and these are the points. Next, this is the isomeric paper. Now what we have to represent is, one is 5 centimeter, one dot from here it is 5 centimeter. You have to suppose, I don't know how much it is. Okay students, now moving further, this also is 5 centimeter, this 5 centimeter, this 5 centimeter, and this is also 5 centimeter. So what we have to represent? We have to represent a box like this. Here I am just drawing it faster. Sorry, this gone wrong. So here one and another one over here. We have to draw like this structure. Is this okay or not students? Yes, this we have just drawn like this. Yes, we have to draw like a structure like this. So here what they have given, this is 15 centimeter, this is 10 centimeter, and this is also 10 centimeter. Okay, yes, that is it. Now they are just trying to draw this 15. So first of all we have to draw 3 points this side, 3 points this side. So 5 plus, oh sorry, I haven't drawn in the straight line. This is the point, take this point over here. Okay students, now this 5 that is done, and this is 5 centimeter, then this we have to take 5 plus 5 10 plus 5 15. So this we have take 15 centimeter, and then after draw from this what we have to draw a straight line towards how much centimeter it is, 10 centimeter. So this is 5 and this is 10, this is 5 and this is 10, this is 5 and this is 10. Okay, we have drawn this, and then after we have to connect that. So connecting this, yes, we have done. And next step was here, yes, okay, this point over here, and we have, sorry students, here all the points are come, we are just moving out of it. So this figure we have drawn is this, okay, with the help of which dots? Isomeric dot paper. Okay, here also I should make the points, or this should be at the down, so we can draw properly. Okay students, now moving further, here you can see similarly the solid shown in the figure 13.20 can be drawn on a piece of isomeric grid paper as shown in the figure 13.20b. Okay students, but I can't just draw this type of paper over here because it needs time. Okay students, okay, if possible in the next video I will just draw this in the A4 size paper and show it to you. Okay students, moving further, nested solids, what are it? See here, before just going to that, you are being provided with full sheet of isomeric dotted paper at the end of this chapter on page number 189, so you can just photocopy them to make 3D shapes. Let me, page number 189, yes, it is given students, 189 on the page number. You can, so you can just make it. Isomeric dot paper is given. Okay, now nested solids, what is it? Let us see that. Okay students, that we will see in the next video due to some of the time limitation. Okay, so in your homework today, what you have to do, in your homework, just try to draw the 2D figures which we have drawn in this video. Draw okay students, draw figures which we have just drawn in this video. We will meet in the next video. Okay, bye students.